friends, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, I'm Bianca and I make minimalism videos as well as simple living videos. So if those topics interest you, definitely go ahead and hit the little subscribe button down below. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you my minimalist perfume collection along with some reviews of each perfume as well. I have a collection of 4 in total. I feel like that's a really good amount. Obviously, a super minimalist one would be just 1 perfume, and props to those people who can just have 1. I found that I got a little bit bored of just having 1, so I feel like 4 is a really good amount to rotate through depending on what mood you are in. I have really tried my best to have all of these 4 perfumes suitable for all year round, because I think that's quite important in a very small collection. So I have the little perfumes just behind me, so I'll just grab these. So I have them on a little tray here, as you can see. So I'll go through them one by one now. And I'm going to actually start with the one at the front here, which is my absolute favorite. And the little white plate that they're sitting on, I just found it in Target. It's really cute, simple. It's just a little plate with a gold rim around the edge, and that works fine for the collection that I have. So the first one in the collection is Mon Guerlain Galan. So this fragrance by Mon Guerlain is a eau de parfum. It's amber and woody. The top notes are lavender and bergamot. Middle notes are iris, jasmine and rose. And the base notes, which really shine through, are Tahitian vanilla, coumaron, Australian sandalwood, licorice, benzoin and some patchouli in there as well. In the initial spray, I get a real strong sense from the lavender and a bit of the bergamot as well. And in the dry down, to me, this really smells, I was gonna say and tastes, but no, you don't, you don't taste it. It really smells like vanilla ice cream or vanilla cupcake. To me, this is quite a long-lasting fragrance, and the sillage on it is, I would say, quite moderate. It's definitely not a weak perfume. It's a good, strong perfume, especially because it's the eau de parfum, of course. Once again, this is my absolute favorite perfume I have at the moment, and I would say that it's my current signature scent, although I do try and squeeze my other 3 in depending on my mood. But this one is so calming from the lavender, and it's so soothing and comforting from the vanilla and the other like warm sandalwood notes in there as well. I would say this is a really safe blind buy if you like vanilla scents, if you don't mind a bit of sweetness. It's not overly sweet, and definitely you have to be a lavender lover for this one as well. And moving on to my second perfume, and that is C by Giorgio Armani. It's an eau de parfum once again, so quite a nice long-lasting and strong perfume. It's a Chypre. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but it's like the kind of perfume that has like strong top notes with like a woody base note, and it's like a woody vanilla with some rose in there as well, and some, I believe, black currant leaf. I'll double check that though. It's a beautiful uplifting scent compared, so yeah, it is another vanilla scent, but compared to the Mon Guerlain that I just showed you, it's more of a fresh vanilla, I would say, rather than like a soft comforting vanilla. So this one I'll wear definitely if I'm needing a bit more of an uplifting vibe, uplifting energy. So the top notes on this one is cassis, which is actually a black currant leaf, so it's quite sharp. And then the middle notes are rose and freesia, and the base notes, of course, there's some woody notes in there, patchouli and ambroxan. So quite a vanilla and woody base. with a little bit of that patchouli scent in there. I definitely get that as well. The sillage on this one and the longevity on this one is pretty well the same as the Mon Guerlain. I would say quite strong to moderate sillage and longevity. It's quite long lasting actually. I would say it's quite a long lasting longevity on this one. This is quite a popular scent. I would say it's probably more popular than Mon Guerlain from what I've seen in reviews and things like that. So yeah, I highly recommend this one as well, as long as you're okay with that sharp opening from the blackcurrant leaf. Some people think it smells like cat pee. I don't get that at all. I've had several cats and I don't get that vibe, but everyone's nose is different. Yeah, it's beautiful. I must say I do enjoy the dry down on this one more than the opening of it. The opening kind of wakes me up because it is quite sharp. And the next one is Santel Vany by the Seven Virtues. It's a niche perfume, not a designer. I'm pretty sure all the other ones are considered designer perfumes, which pretty much just means it's a smaller fragrance house, usually better quality ingredients, usually more natural ingredients, and sometimes it can be more expensive as well. This I got at Sephora, I believe. I'll try and pop a link to everything in the description below. So it's very strong with the sandalwood vanilla. This one is not a safe blind buy by any means. It's definitely super unique as a fragrance. It's not a typical like floral fragrance. It's a vanilla, but it's a very woody vanilla, and some people actually say that it smells a bit like pickle juice on the opening. I don't get that. It's definitely quite a sharp wood when you're just smelling it from the bottle or when you're first spraying it. So on the back here, it does have some little writing on the back. I'll try and show you. It says sustainably sourced sandalwood essential oil from Sri Lanka. Best for focusing the mind, releasing tension, feeling at peace. So this is an amber vanilla fragrance. So the top notes are cardamom, coconut milk, myrrh oil, Indian pepper. So a little bit spicy, a little bit creamy from that coconut milk. Definitely I would say more spicy, woody scent on the opening. The middle notes are vanilla, a bit of frankincense and cedar, and then the base notes are Madagascan sandalwood, Kashmirian, and some cacao. The sillage and the longevity I would say are both moderate. Some people say this is better for cooler weather. I actually really find this to be more of a tropical scent. Definitely you can wear it any time of the year. I guess it is that kind of warm, cozy scent, but I definitely get tropical vibes from this. It just smells so good on a hot day. I really like this if I'm gonna be like outdoors or at the beach or at a picnic, like in the sunshine. I tend to wear this one when I know I'm gonna be in the sun because I just really like how it smells on my skin on a hot day. And last but not least is my newest in my collection, and it is Trussardi Donna Pink Marina. This is probably the most unique one that I have in my collection. It's such a tiny little cute bottle too. Actually, when I got it, I thought it was going to be a little bigger, but I really don't mind the size. It fits perfectly on the little plate that I have. I think it comes in 3 different sizes. I decided to go with the smaller one just because it is so unique. And this one is a floral green scent with some aquatic notes in there as well. So I thought that combination of the floral and the aquatic and the citrus is just super unique. And it smells perhaps like an Italian holiday. I definitely get that from this. And this one is an eau de toilette, and it's the only eau de toilette that I currently have. Usually they don't perform as well because it is quite new in my collection. I'm not sure yet. I wore it today and I was smelling it all day, so I didn't find it bad at all. Definitely perfect for warm weather. I will definitely be wearing it in winter still because sometimes in winter I'll start missing the summer, and then if I put this on then I won't miss summer as much. So the top notes on this one, super interesting. The very first note is actually sorbet. And I totally get that. I get a very lemon sorbet, like a sweet, sugary lemon as the top note. Also in the top notes, melon, lemon, pink grapefruit. Middle notes become quite interesting. Sea salt, sand lily, which I've never heard of before, neroli. And then the base notes are sandalwood, patchouli, and cedar. Something really cute I noticed, the little spray nozzle is actually a light pink colour, and usually that's white. So I thought that was a nice little detail. Even like later in the day, I still get that lemony, beachy scent coming through. I feel like the woody notes in this aren't the main notes. I really feel like it's the citrusy and the sand lily and the sea salt. Maybe a little bit of the patchouli and maybe a tiny bit of the cedar, but I personally don't get too much of the woody scents in this one. And that is my little minimalist perfume collection. I hope you enjoyed this style video. It's something quite different to what I usually do, and I'll see you in my next video.